I wanted these for over a year. I think it was about a year. Couldn't find them in my size. They finally released them again, and I saw them in my size. I went, you're not escaping me now, you little piece of Happy Friday. I am back in New York. We're finally back after Fashion Week / month. I thought I should do this video because I have not done, in fact it was last spring, the last time I did a video like this, which is things I can't wait to wear for spring. And I like to do this at the beginning of every single season as well. So I just have like a few things dotted around that I have, and I'm just going to talk you through the things that I really am looking forward to wearing and why I'm looking forward to wearing them, and hopefully it'll inspire you a little bit as well with your wardrobe, because I always like to know, like, what would you like to wear, like what are you looking forward to wearing for spring. So in no particular order, I'm actually wearing one of them, which is Corsets. They're having a moment, aren't they, at the moment? And they're having a moment at the moment. I absolutely love them. This one is a denim one, and it's probably one of my favorites. It is by Magda Buttram. I picked this up about 5 months ago, and it was very difficult to find. It sold out everywhere, couldn't find it, and then eventually I saw one only on a random website, and in only one size. And I'd never tried them on before, but I just took a guess and it fit. So it's denim, like I said, a dark denim, which I love. I just like the shape of the boning. It zips up the back, and the back is elasticated as well. So it's got some give to it. So it's really, I would say, forgiving if you get like a small size and it fits tight, which is what you want it to anyway. It just really is really comfortable, and I love it. I've worn it before with my denim apron pants. You know those already. I'll show you probably right here so you can see how they look on me. I love that combination, but I also like the idea of just wearing them just as I am now, with a pair of cargos in this kind of lilac-y color and a denim jacket. That's, to me, is easing into spring, and I love the idea of wearing like this as well, the corset, just underneath blazers as well. This one you're seeing on the screen right now is a vintage one, a vintage blazer that I've got as part of a suit. A lot of you know I love that kind of stuff, and I think that bustiers and corsets look so good under things like that. Also under a denim vintage blazer I have as well. I am also going to show on the screen. I love how that looks as well. So that is like just a good example of the versatility of like corsets, and I just think they're so good. I will link this corset because it is now available. It's back in stock in all sizes, so definitely click the description box below. By the way, if you're watching me on the iPhone or on a cell phone and you're wondering how do I access the description box, you'll see on the lower right hand corner, whilst you're watching me on a phone, you'll see like a tiny black arrow. If you click on that arrow, it expands the menu underneath this video that you're watching on a cell phone, and it shows you the description box. You are very welcome. So for days when it's a little bit cooler, you know when you get those spring days where it's like, oh God, it's a bit chilly. And if I don't want to wear like a trench coat or a lightweight coat, one of the things I really want to get used to wearing a motorcycle jacket, but it doesn't have to be the classic like black, because black is fine, but I feel like in the springtime, I just want something that's just a different twist on it, whatever that is. And to me, I've got two right here, and I love the two of them so much. So these are two motor kind of jackets, completely different from each other. Let me just pick one of them up. One of them is going to need no introduction, you already know it, and it is this vintage one that I picked up in Paris from a Parisian flea market. It is to this day one of my favorite buys of the past 12 months, I have to say. It's so good. It's so well made. It's super thick. It is an actual motorcycle jacket, and I can't say enough. The triple colors of it, and I just think it's perfect to wear for the spring season. And not only that, I feel like these kind of jackets where it's like very heavily like emblazoned, like with Marlboro, it doesn't have to be Marlboro, but you know, like those classic jackets that have like writing on them. They were very popular, I think, back in the 80s, and they're really having a resurgence at the moment. This kind of jacket falls right neatly into that category of a trend with motorcycle jackets in general, and I love those particular jackets I just mentioned. And you can find lots of them, by the way, on eBay. I'll put a couple of links below of my personal favorites. So this type of genre of colorful motorcycle jackets is around, and I think it's so cool. as always, just get it from the men's section. You know, that's how I roll, and I just think that's perfect. Anyway, so that's one. And the other one is this jacket that I got from H&M Studio. This was gifted to me, and I cannot say enough about it. Still got the tag on it, I haven't even worn it out yet. This is absolutely gorgeous. I cannot tell you enough of how much I love this jacket. It is brown. It's got a distressed leather look throughout. You can see the distressing and the discoloration all along the seaming, and it's such a good fit. So yeah, I just think this jacket looks so good on. It's like a real cool oversized fit. I got this in a size medium, and it's great, and it's real leather as well, and it truly feels like something that you picked up from a vintage shop or something that you got from a true like a leather jacket shop. And what I love about it too is it does have pockets. Okay, so accessories. In terms of shoes and bags, there are three kind of shoes that I'm really looking forward to wearing. One of them is a pair of sneakers, and it's just the category of sneaker, which is basically something that looks like it's like throwback 70s old school plimsoll kind of vibe. And it's these. I got these from Hogan. You can get these anywhere in terms of any price point for this type of trainer. And these were also gifted to me, for full transparency, whilst I was in Milan, I think it was. I went to see the team, and they allowed me to pick up a pair of shoes, and I chose these ones. And I chose them for that very reason, because I like that kind of throwback old school vibe of them. And I also like that slight, it looks almost like raffia material. The color combination, it's colorful enough, but at the same time it's neutral enough, and it works with everything. And I've worn them from the day I picked them up in Milan. I had been wearing them all the time, and you can tell already, because if you just look at the soles, and just if you look at them a bit closely, they are a little bit grubby, because I've just been wearing them so much. And I'm so glad I got them, and they came with extra laces. So they don't just have these pink ones, they also come with like a neutral beige lace, almost like the color of here, the sole. So these have been such a good buy for me, and I've been wearing these non-stop, and they are exactly what I was looking for. Something that was like a colorful but old school neutral looking sneaker, right? And this is that. So they're great. They also come in like different colorways and stuff. So I'll link, if I can find these exact ones, below for you. Remember, they come with different laces, but I'll also link any other favorites that I've seen in this same category, because I just think they work so well. I mean, it even works with what I'm wearing now. See? That's how great this colorway combination is, and this particular style. Also with like baggy wide leg trousers and baggy wide leg denim. This is going to look so good, because it's just having that pool of material covering most of it, and you just see this flash of these trainers peeking out whilst you're walking. So I thought these were fantastic. Another pair of shoes I want to wear for spring. I've already started wearing these, and a lot of you have already seen them on my Instagram, which are these T-bar brogues. I love these. I call these my schoolgirl shoes, because they just remind me so much of that. Some of you have sent me messages on Instagram asking me about sizes of them, because you like them as well. I cannot recommend these enough. These are actually from the men's section, and I got them at the same time that Michael picked up his Prada boots. I was just sitting there watching him, try on the boots, and I saw these, and I thought these were absolutely fantastic. And they're super well made, very, very, very comfortable. That I can say about these for sure. I got these in, it's hard to know what size these would be in women's, because again, I picked these up from the men's section. And in the men's section, these, it says 7 inside of it. Again, I got these in Europe though. So 7, I don't know if that's European 7, but it says 7 inside of it. And normally though, I am Euro 41 in women's shoes, right? Just women's. I'm a UK 8, this is shoe size. So hopefully with that information, or a US 11, that will help you to kind of extrapolate what your size would be. If I am that size and I got a size 7 men's in these. But I will link these also for you below. They are fantastic. I've hit the ground running in them. I also wore them a lot whilst I was in Europe. When I didn't want to wear anything fancy, as in like, like a heel to it, I wore these, and I just love them. And I can't wait to wear them now in the spring. They look great just like that, so you're barefoot, so you can really see it showing. Obviously with socks, contrasting socks, black socks as well. But the contrasting socks, this makes them really, very like, you know, schoolgirl looking. It speaks to the British in me to have these, so I'm really glad I got them. Really well made, can't say enough about them, and they've surprised me how much I've worn them. Oh, I can't wait to wear these for spring. I've already been wearing these too, but they are fantastic. I wanted these for over a year. I think it was about a year. Couldn't find them in my size. They finally released them again, and I saw them in my size. I went, you're not escaping me now, you little piece of It is these bloody Prada these flipping Prada slingbacks in white. I have wanted these so badly, and I never forgot them. But I always just figured, you know what, it's the ones that got away. And I was even starting to look on Vestiaire Collective. I love that little heel. It's such a little nothing heel, isn't it? But it does just enough to be different and a little bit more contemporary. And I love that, I don't want to show you too much of the underside of it because I have worn them, but I just love the pattern underneath it. If you can see there, it's just like almost like reptilian scales, hard to explain, but super comfortable. And the whole base of this, sorry, I don't want to show too much of the underside of it, is rubber. So when you're walking on it, you hear nothing. It's like you're wearing trainers. It's just, you walk silently, but you're wearing heels. But the heel is just enough where it gives you that heel look, like with what you're wearing, but it's comfortable. These peeking out under trousers look sick. And underneath jeans, you know what I mean. But then also you can turn around and just have the whole shoe showing and wearing it like with almost like a circle skirt that's a midi skirt, or you could wear like a column skirt that's a midi skirts in general. But you could also wear it with a shorter skirt as well if you like to keep your legs out and put these on. Super chic, and then wear like a blazer. I can see like an oversized blazer, a short skirt, and then you've got these on. That's such a cool look. So these are great. I'm really glad I got these. Perfect color, white. You know how I think about white. I feel like it's a neutral, it's a year-round color. So I'm really pleased to get these. Now, moving on, talking about skirts, I'm going to tell you 2 types of skirts I'm looking forward to wearing for spring. And yeah, I would wear this with them actually. Hold on, I'm going to show you right now. I'm not really into dresses at the moment for spring. I'm not seeing something that's really like, you know, just calling my name. But I am with certain skirts at the moment. I'm sure dresses will come along. But as far as like right at the moment, I love the idea of looking for skirts that have something unusual about them. And this one really defines that for me. This is from Sacai. I got this about 2 months ago. I got it before fashion month started. And I got it for that because I thought I want something that's kind of a bit, you know, unique. This is absolutely stunning. I'll insert pictures or at least a reel of me wearing it. It was on my Instagram. And I can't say enough about this bloody skirt. I remember seeing this skirt in September on someone else and I absolutely fell in love with it. She was actually an MS, she was a customer, and she was wearing the skirt. It looks so good with just like a pair of chunky boots, which is how I've worn it. But I can also see it with these as well. I think that could actually work because I love the contrast of these white slingbacks with this skirt. I just think it's so unexpected, but it's a really cool combination, especially if you're like going out in the evening and you put these 2 together for spring. Oh, so good. I've also worn this skirt with my orange vintage bomber, the one that says, I think it's Averix on the back. That one. That looks really good with this. It's part transparent, as you can see. It comes with this half slip. So cool. I love that kind of woven honeycomb design that's got all over it. It's just a really, really good skirt. So this kind of thing, that for spring, I think is going to look so pretty. Just with a t-shirt. Can you imagine it, right? Just a plain t-shirt and you put this on, or a padded shoulder, exaggerated shoulder t-shirt, and you've got this as well. And a pair of sneakers and you're done. It's such a good skirt, and just let the skirt do the talking. So this kind of skirt is definitely something I'm going to look for. Again, if I can find anything that I'm mentioning in this video, I'll link it all below for you, or anything that's really similar to it. Sticking with skirts, I also have this one, and this is stepping out of my comfort zone just because of the length of it, because normally I'm into that kind of length, which is much longer. But I have seen that I am drawn to particular types of like shorter skirts if there's something a bit unusual about it. And I got this one from Isabel Marant. This is the Etoile collection, which is a little bit less expensive than the Isabel Marant. This is gorgeous. It's like a bandana blanket kind of skirt, and I think it's fantastic. It's so good. I haven't even worn it yet, but trust me, this is going to get, it's so good. It's just such a good skirt. I cannot tell you enough about it. It fits great. It's thick. I love everything about it. It's going to look good in winter as well, but for spring, definitely going to be wearing this. And again, I can imagine it with like an oversized blazer, right? Imagine it like an oversized black blazer, right, on top of this, and then you got this on, and like a simple like white tank or black tank or white t-shirt. You understand what I'm saying? And this is the star of the show. And you could either wear like the slingbacks with it if you want to make it a little bit chic, or you can just dumb it down, just wear it with like just trainers or chunky boots and just make it feel a lot more edgy. So yeah, so good. Oh, I just realized I forgot to show you this skirt as well. I haven't worn this either. This is from the Frankie Shop. I got this on sale. It's basically a take on the Miu Miu trend of the last season, which is the kind of like, you know, kilts, those kind of skirts, like cargo / kilt skirt, but in a mini version. So there is this skirt as well. I love the olive tone of it, really neutral, and I thought this is going to be good for me. I don't wear anything like this normally, and it's slightly oversized, so it's going to sit a bit lower on me, which I love. And I love the idea of just teaming it with like my Bottega boots, just like plain chunky boots that have a shaft to it, and just wear like either, again, just an oversized blazer, an oversized bomber with this is going to look so good. And I just love just making it feel very edgy, but you've got your legs out at the same time. So this skirt as well, I thought would be perfect for spring. And obviously I can wear it with tights before it gets too warm to, you know, have your legs out, if that makes any sense. Anyway, so next thing I want to show you. This will be no surprise to anyone. Obviously, big white shirts, men's shirts with French cuffs, completely oversized, 2, 3, 4 sizes bigger than myself. I always pick them up, as I've already told you, from the thrift shops, vintage shops. Just go straight to the men's section, go to the tailored shirts, and just have a go. You're going to see so many in there. You can't ask me what size I am in these because I never look at the sizes of any of my shirts that I get. I just eyeball them. If I think it looks baggy enough, then I just pick it up, and that's it. I don't even try them on. Because I've been buying them often enough, I already know what's going to work and what doesn't. Teaming this shirt, baggy and oversized, and then loosely tucking it in, right? See? I know you're going, yeah, I agree. Into this. Oh, what? God, that looks effortlessly good together. That's gonna, oh, that's an outfit. Oh! Spring, it cannot come soon enough. I also picked these up in not just white, but I picked pastel colors. So I have a shirt like this in this kind of color as well. I also have it in like a blue and white striped, you know, just a black one as well I've got. So you just go to town and pick them up. They're just so good. They work with everything, and I've always loved them. And you can wear them for like during the day, or you can dress them up and wear them in the evening, like with like heels, like the ones I showed you, or even like higher heels if you're going out for like a date night or something. But springtime, these bad boys are coming out, and I can't wait to start wearing them again. So good. Oh, I forgot, sticking with skirts as well. Denim maxi skirts are still very much trending, and I love them. As I've told you before, I've been wearing I've got a blue denim skirt, and I've been wearing that for years, honestly. It's at least 6 years strong, and I still own that denim maxi skirt, and I still wear it. But I've updated since then to add in different colors and a couple of more styles that have a longer cut to them. This is definitely one of them. This is from Free People. I got it in black as well from Free People, as well as the white. I first saw this on somebody from episode, I forget which episode it was it 30 or 31 of What Everyone Is Wearing in New York? And I absolutely fell in love with it, and I immediately, after I met her that same day, I ordered one as well. And I know you lot ordered them as well, because I talked about the skirt, you saw it on her and you ordered them. So good, super long. I'm 5'7", this literally hits the ground on me, and I love that about it. So just wear a shoe with it, and it's a floor sweeper, almost. And I just think that's so dramatic, and it makes it look so much more luxe and expensive than what it actually is, which is why I rushed back and picked a black in it as well. And I love them both. They're probably my favorite pieces that I have, because I have one from Kate as well that I found on sale. I think it was like half price or something. But I actually prefer the fit of this one from Free People. Just this category to wear for spring, and especially in like white. This is super fresh. Oh God, can you imagine? Oh, this is so good. God, this is so good. Watch this. The men's white shirt with the white denim maxi skirt, and then I'm just gonna wear like a super skinny black belt, like my Hermes one, the Kelly, which is like like it's super thin, and just have that. And then you've got like flat sandals, or I got like my brogues on, the T-bars. Such a chic, easy outfit, and it's just classic definition of buying things which are high and with low as well, and just mixing it together. Oh, can't wait. But just also just white as well. I just love the idea of wearing white in the springtime. I just feel like it's just so fresh. In terms of bags, there's like quite a few. I mean, I could almost show you like 7 bags right now that I'm looking forward to wear for spring, but I don't want to do that. I just wanted to narrow it down to just a couple, because when I show you a couple, you'll get the idea in general of the rest, which is color. And I own bags which have color, and I want to wear them, especially now during the springtime, even though I wear them as accents as well during the wintertime. This one needs no introduction by now, which is my absolute favorite as far as like small, really small, and a punch of color, which is my Loewe in the orange in the size mini. I have this already, this particular bag style, in the size small, which is a size up from this, but this is the mini, and I can't tell you how much I love wearing it. It's just so good. Look at the color. Just looking at the monitor, it just looks so good. It's such a good color. I just love it. Even with navy, like I'd even wear it with this. It doesn't go, but it goes. Because it's spring, so it doesn't matter. Gorgeous, has a detachable longer strap. It just works. This bag is amazing. I love it. I'm so glad I got it. It feels like joy with a handle attached, and I'm really glad I have this. It's just great. It was worth it. Gold hardware. If you know, you know. There's no logos on it. I cannot say enough about Loewe puzzle bags, and anyone who owns them feels the same way as I do. And sticking with something small but it's also color, I stepped out of my comfort zone and I got this ice blue Bottega bag, and I thought it was absolutely beautiful. I love that signature leather of it, obviously, as well. That to me is my favorite part of Bottega bags in particular, but it's this color that I really like. It's just such an unexpected color for me, but I actually like it, because if you look at everything I'm wearing, it's very much in keeping with that. And I'm feeling this kind of color kind of combination, which is navy blues with the lilac of the cargos, right? These lilac cargo pants, and then just finish it off with this ice blue bag. It's just unexpected for me, because I always go for warm colors, and this isn't. This is an ice blue pastel color, but I really like it against my skin tone, and I like it against certain things in my wardrobe, and it just gives a different look. And what I like about this as well is that the strap is, well, first of all, you can completely tuck it in and just clutch it. You can also adjust the length of the strap. It doesn't look good with what I'm wearing, but at the moment, but you can like do this. You can make it much shorter so it sits a lot higher, and then just tuck the ends into the bag, or you can wear it much lower. Plus, and I saw somebody on YouTube, I think it was on YouTube, do an example that her essay showed her that you can wear it as well as a bum bag. So you can also do that with it, which I never thought of. So just wear it to the side, and look how that looks, the combination. The pastels on pastel, like the lilac of the cargos and the ice blue, baby blue of the bag. That's so nice to actually like wearing it like that. Anyway, that is also something I cannot wait to wear for spring. One more thing and then we're done. It's literally a small thing, but it's a noticeable thing, which is waistcoats. I like the idea of just wearing waistcoats a bit more, because I like, as you know, the whole menswear thing anyway. But the idea of wearing like a waistcoat especially, I think is a really good way just to add something during the spring, and you can layer it over your shirts. You can layer it, which is gonna look really good over my mensy shirts. Oh my God. Opened or closed, layered over t-shirts, layered over dresses. You get the point. Worn as is, just like this, with your arms out, as long as it's fitted. This one is from the Frankie Shop. I got it because I love the asymmetric cut with the buttons. This is available as well. I'll link it below. It comes in different colors, so I'll link the colors that it comes in. So good, it fits great. I got in a size medium. Yeah, size medium. But yeah, perfect. This for spring, definitely. Based on how I told you how I plan to wear it, this is going to be coming out. I mean, I already have men's waistcoats, but to me, they're all a bit too big because they're from the men's section. And they have that, you know, they have that tie at the back where you can tie them up. Even when I do that to its maximum, it's still too big for me. So I'll have to take it to tailor, have it tailored, blah, 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 blah. I can't be bothered. So I just wear them loose and open. But this is a little bit more fitted and I like it, but it still feels a little bit mannish at the same time. But that is it. I think that is it. She says, looking over into the other room. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, there's sunglasses as well, you know, but I'm not going to go crazy because I could just keep going and going. But those are the things, those are the main things I can't wait to wear for spring. Give this video a thumbs up if you saw something in this video that you think, yeah, I think I could wear that for spring as well, all right? And comment below if you've got a favorite thing that you cannot wait to wear for spring. Or it could just be a category. It could just be like a skirt type, or it could be a color. Do you know what I mean? So let me know what it is you're thinking of that you want to wear for spring. I'd love to just have a look and see what you're thinking. As always, do not forget I am on TikTok every day and I am on my Instagram. I'm on TikTok more at the moment though because I'm really getting into it. But between now and next week Friday, that's where you'll find me. Take care, my loves, and do not forget, if you've not seen my videos of Fashion Month, I will link the playlist for you below. It's Milan, it's New York, it's Paris. And that is it, I'm off. Oh, by the way, I just got to say something. This is completely off tangent. But if you've seen Luther, and if you're a Luther fan, then let me know what you think of the movie on Netflix. Because I'm a massive die-hard Luther fan of the series, and I loved how it was, but I was very disappointed with the movie. But if you've not seen the movie, please still watch it, because you might still like it. And I did actually like it, but when you take it in the context of where the movie was inspired by, which is a series, kind of fell short. But if you know what I'm talking about, if you've seen both the series and the movie, and you know what I'm saying, let me know your thoughts below. Or maybe you should just send me a message on Instagram, because I don't want to spoil it for people who've not seen it. So don't put any spoilers down in the description box. Maybe just send me a message on Instagram. Anyway, I'm done. I'll see you next week Friday. Let me know what you're looking forward to wearing for spring. Take care. Bye.